Good morning, Minecraft gamers, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Fun with FlapJack Hardcore Minecraft. So today, before I take you on the adventure with me in my hardcore world and show you what I plan to do next, I decided I should take care of naming Badger. That's right, Badger. Welcome to the clan, Badger. Come on over here and hang out with Maggie and Wilson. Let's get you all together. Let's move you all over here. We can see the beautiful puppies sitting in a row, except for Maggie. Maggie doesn't want to be over here with the boys. Come on, Maggie, get over here. Get over here, hanging out. There we go. There we go. We've got Badger. We've got Maggie. And we've got Wilson for me. So at any rate, what I am getting ready to do now is something I've wanted to do for a while. A quick build on the Ender. I think that's what they call it. Anyhow, it's an Enderman Farm. That's right. I'm going to make my way over to the end portal, stronghold end portal room, and set myself up in the end so that I can begin building this thing. Looking good. Of course, I did put my dragon's egg in here in this room, just simply because you really have no purpose for the dragon's egg, I don't think, in this game. And yeah, I kind of just thought, I'll do something, right? Now, remember, Java mode does not let you place the block directly in front of you like Bedrock Edition. It will let you just place a block out in the air in front of you, which is really nice. But yeah, another thing you want to be aware of is that you're going to only be 57 blocks above death. Basically, this could get you killed really fast. So hopefully my game won't glitch out on me and I won't have any issues, but I'm going to get myself set up with some rockets in my hotbar just in case. I don't like the idea of dying, but it could happen. This could be the end of the game as we know it. But I'll feel fine. That's right. I'll just save it over to a hard world and maybe keep playing it as a let's play in hard mode. And then, yeah, I'll just kind of go from there. But I'm going to remove this shield from my hand so it doesn't kind of complicate anything. I'm going to triple check and make sure that my video settings, see, I'm at 16 on my render distance, so I'm going to take that down to just 10, which will then allow my game to process the chunk. Whoops, did I aggro him? Just double checking. I don't want to get aggroed and pushed off of the blocks. That would not be good either. Let's see. Let's also double check that this is where we want to go. Do we want to head off into that direction? That's east of here. Doesn't actually matter at all. You're going to come up these stairs and just basically run over here. I was looking for a flat spot that I wouldn't have to add blocks down under me. So yeah, I'm just going to build this out. And it's very important that you hold your crouch while you do this. And I'm really hoping nothing glitches out or that my fingers don't slip while I do this. But it's no big deal. This is what you've got to do if you're going to build out here in the void. This is all black out here, and the reason we want to do this is I can build an Enderman farm out here and not have any of the other areas nearby spawning Enderman, which would actually slow down the rates for this farm. And so as I make my way out here, I'm definitely trying not to aggro those guys. I'm just loading chunks and then I'm making sure I'm crouched just as a safety side of things, just because it's hardcore mode and I don't want to fall off of this thing by accident. But if I do, I'll switch over to my rockets. They're number 8 in my hotbar, and I'll pop a rocket as fast as I can and hopefully not die. But sometimes just holding the crouch button on my keyboard on my computer can start to make my fingertips go numb, and then I can end up slipping off of off of the blocks that I'm placing, and so I don't want to do that. It's a constant frustration in the end with the reality that you can just fall out of the world and lose everything, and then playing hardcore mode, if you fall out of your world, of course you have to start a new game. We don't want to do that just yet. Although it could be something that happens, we still don't want that to happen anytime soon. 200 leaf blocks is not that far really, but on Java Edition you need to get 128 blocks away from every spawnable block, which basically is going to take that island out of render. And if I scan over there, it looks like the Endermen are already beginning to despawn, and I'm going to double triple check that I'm crouching. This version of the game, for whatever reason, does have a chunk border glitch that pops up on my screen. I'm not sure if it happens to anyone else, but occasionally I'll get a really bad colorful rainbow glitch that if I'm like mining and stuff, it'll x-ray all around me. I can see everything in the ground that I'm not supposed to see. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. From time to time I do exploit it just because I'm human. But yeah, I don't really like it at all. And I'm just curious, if you're watching this video and you're playing Java Edition, if you have seen that pop up, and you may not realize that it's doing it because of the chunk borders coming together. So some kind of a render glitch issue, I think, with chunk borders and subchunks. It seems to happen where my subchunks meet, and it's definitely something that pops up on the screen for me when basic chunks come together, but it's like magnified, it's intensified if it's at the subchunk area where, like I said, 2 or even 4 of the subchunks come together on a corner. Kind of crazy to see it happen. I think I've taken it out every time I see it happening in my videos, because 1, it's kind of, it's glitchy weird. 2, it's a cheaty way to play the game. 3, oh, that island has disappeared. So I've definitely gone out far enough that I'm not really concerned with the competitive spawn areas. But yeah, if you've been dealing with that glitchy thing happening on your computer screen, just give me a comment down below and let me know. We're almost there. My finger's definitely getting a cramp. I'm glad I could stop there for just a second, but what I'm going to do is make my way all the way back to the island there. Of course, I can fly if I wanted to, but I'm not really going to waste my rockets, so I'm just going to make a quick run across here. Why didn't I have the items in my hotbar or in my inventory ready? Simply just forgot. But I want to build this farm out of cheap blocks. It's not going to be anything too fancy. It's going to be my first Enderman farm that I'll build, and I probably won't build any more than this, but you can see the dozens of Endermen that are all being generated and spawned on this island. These are all going to vanish when I go out there and build this farm, and so that'll just allow me to have Endermen where I want them, which is over in that spawnable farm zone. But yeah, I have the cobblestone that I need right here. So once I get out there, what I'll need to do is I have some lanterns with me. What I'll need to do is light it up so that Enderman can't spawn out here, and then that will spawn proof my area while I'm building, and I'll be able to build this farm. So it's basically a farm that's been functional for a very long time in Java. I think you can build this on Bedrock as well, although on Bedrock it has to have some tweaks to it, and I'm not sure of its performance. I know in the past I've built this thing in the Bedrock world on single player, and even on single player, I've been incredibly disappointed with its performance. It has not been good at all. But in Java, it rocks. So I'm going to go ahead and build that now. No, but doing a 9x9 lets me set up my lanterns a little bit better, guaranteeing that nothing's going to spawn on here for now. And then, of course, I want this farm to be able to drop the Enderman down into a 7 long, 1 wide trench. And so being that I went ahead and did do 9 by 9, that's going to make this a little bit better because it would be 1, 2, it'd be 3 blocks from each side is going to be where I'll have my collection system set up, and I'll be able to collect and save a ton of useless ender pearls for my single player world. Now in multiplayer worlds, you might have a really great purpose for so many ender pearls, or maybe you're a player that likes to, you know, where am I going? I should just go ahead and end this episode and refresh my mind so I can show you how to build this thing. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next episode. Bye.